Driving a car and flying a plane, well, only similarity is you turn the steering wheel left, the aircraft goes left, and the car goes left. My name is Courtland Savage, and I am the CEO and founder of Fly for the Culture, the nonprofit organization, and I'm also an airline pilot with a small regional airline that flies on behalf of United. You can easily become a pilot by simply locating your local flight school, tell them you're interested in an introductory flight. They'll take you up for around $100, $150, and you'll get to experience aviation. The oldest you can be and be an airline pilot is 65 years old. So as long as you get all your certificates and everything before you turn 65 years old, you'll be fine. The youngest you can actually start flying an aircraft is the height or ability to see over the glass, as long as you're with a licensed pilot or a certified flight instructor. It costs around $8,000 to $9,000 right now to get your private pilot's license. The next step after getting your private pilot's license, you can actually rent aircraft that's pictured behind us and just go out and have a good time, take your family up, make trips to the beach. I have done that a couple times myself. The average price to rent one of these aircraft is anywhere from $100 for a small two-seater aircraft, all the way up to $300 depending on the aircraft. The aircraft behind us is probably about $160 an hour. You can actually purchase an aircraft cheaper than you can purchase a brand new Corvette. You can purchase a 1970 to 1980 model Cessna 172. I know it sounds old, but planes are like houses. They hold value like houses, and they are sturdy just like houses as well. So many of the planes that you see many pilots learn in are older planes from the 70s or 80s. Even the one we just flew today is a 1972 Cessna. They cost anywhere around from $40,000 to $50,000. Doesn't seem like a lot, but sometimes the upkeep can get very costly. You have to factor in that you have to overhaul the engine every 2,000 hours. And to overhaul the engine, it costs around $20,000. The hangar fee to hold these aircraft can be very, very expensive, thousands and thousands of dollars. Fuel costs for like these airplanes behind us, it costs anywhere from about $4.30 to $5.50. Each aircraft, like the Cessna we're flying today, burns about 6 gallons per hour. So if you do the math, fuel can be very costly. 6 gallons an hour is actually on the lower end. Some of these larger aircrafts can burn thousands of gallons in just a couple minutes. So if you wanted to own a small aircraft, but you don't have a large income, you can actually enter a leaseback. Basically, you can purchase the aircraft and the flight school rents it out and use the airplane. And you can almost actually make a very small amount of money and own the aircraft. The only downfall is you have to schedule to use your own aircraft and make sure the flight school isn't using it, but technically you own an aircraft. If I was to hit the lottery, the first thing I would buy is a King Air aircraft, sits about 10 people. Then if you really want to go, big boy style, you get a Learjet or something that's in tens, $20 million, and you could fly anywhere from North Carolina to California within 4 to 5 hours.